Hi. Well, first, congratulations on the show. I was so excited to watch it and to get a first glimpse.
Oh, thank
I'll just dive right in. So, what was the inspiration for the series?
The inspiration was Disney came to us a few years ago because I did a movie called Roll Bounce for Fox, and they really loved the essence of that, and they wanted to do a roller skating show.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay, I can see that. And so I hooked up with Marsai, and we came up with this idea of developing the show around three young Black girls growing up, coming of age story, skating in Chicago, and having those type of friendships. And that's kind of how it started.
Hmm. Awesome. Yeah. Well, tell me more about the role of like roller skating as this kind of like this cultural touch point, and the skating rink as this, this site of friendship and community and connection. Because I thought that was so interesting and so well done.
Well, I mean, it's beautiful. It's something that everybody is familiar with. You can either be a pro at it or you can be an amateur at it, yet you'll still have fun regardless. It's one of those activities, like weekend activities that, we can all enjoy, especially when you're in a group, like a friend group.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I think it's a wonderful way to have like a base. For me, like the roller skating is like a base. You have different layers of it, which is like the friendships and family, and also just the heart of it, which is the three girls and each and every one of their journeys. But it all really revolves around skating. You know what I mean? They always come back to this one outlet that really makes them feel confident. The magic happens, and also where they get to learn their biggest lessons and experiences. So I think it's a beautiful way to present a story like this.
At the same time, skating ring was always your safe place, especially growing up. That's where you could drop your kids off and they could go skate and no trouble for the most part.
Yeah.
And had a good time, and it had the music. I think somebody said it's like a club for kids. You know what I mean? So, so skating rings, that's what it kind of represented, that safe place where you come and be with your friends and have a good time and go home and talk about it the next day.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the friendship between the three girls, because I know they're starting this like roller skating troupe. I love the episode where they want to be in the music video. That was so, that felt so real and so funny. How did you build out that relationship between these three friends?
It was funny. It just kind of started with Paris. It's like, I wanted Paris to be very optimistic, one of those go-getters, but then have two friends that kind of brings her back down to earth. But at the same time, she challenges her friends to take risks, right? So even though she doesn't do everything right, you can't blame her for trying, right? And so in those voices of reason between Ari and Simone, I think they play really well. And just as far as like the girls in general, their chemistry was just great. I think, we lucked up on that. But we just really wanted to like have a show where, three friends with three different personalities and ways of living and so on and so forth. They kind of just came together and they didn't speak at one another. They speak to one another. That's really what we were trying to go for. So that was the thinking.
Yeah. And how about the family aspect of it? Because it seems like the show is clearly divided into like, Paris's life with her friends, and then she goes home and she's got her life with her family. How did you develop that aspect of the show?
Same thing. I mean, I think for, when you watch a lot of Disney shows, the parents disappear. So,
okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was important to show that aside from Saturdays, there is a base at home with this family, and other stuff is going on. I mean, there's 6 other days of the week. You know what I mean? We're only on Saturday, but we need to see like what's going on at home. What's that dynamic? I just thought that was important to kind of share and show like this family together. They have other struggles outside of Saturday skating rink. You know what I mean? So
right.
That was the thinking behind it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Paris's parents are so funny, right? Like the first episode I saw, they're involved in this like kind of like this health and wellness regimen that seems to go a little bit too far. What was it? What was it like? I mean, you've talked a little bit about working with the three girls, with those actresses. What was it like working with the whole cast to develop this kind of larger world around Paris?
You want to take this?
Oh yeah, I'm actually. I think that is the beautiful part of it all is when it comes to an ensemble and it's a team effort, building and creating a show that is impactful comes with the characters, and they all need to connect in some way. So I think being able to see their dynamic and Paris's dynamic from her mom and her relationship with her dad and her brother and her friends, it all is very cohesive and it makes sense. And I think I think the beauty behind it as well is that with this one, they all genuinely love each other. It's not nothing that they have to fake, which I mean, when you're actors and actresses, you can fake whatever. I mean, that's part of the job, but also it makes it stronger when you truly have love for somebody and seeing them hang out offset and having these stories and the girls getting to watch these sitcom legends like Omar and Golden that have been around for so long.
Yeah.
Just the different dynamics, it's stronger when it's off camera. And when they come on camera, it blossoms even more. So yeah. I think that is the beauty behind the show is that it's real. It really is. And if we want to go even broader, the crew is amazing as well. So creating an environment that not only is comforting and welcoming, but also a thing where our young Black leads can grow up in this atmosphere and in this environment and be like, wow, that was a great experience, is something that I really hope for and strive to do. So I'm really glad that we were able to create that in a way that is very authentic.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited for the show, and congrats again.
Thank you.